Hello, everybody, and welcome to Troy, Montana. It's an awesome time to be an entrepreneur. My name is Earl Teets from the small town Troy, Montana, and it really is an honor and a blessing to be a true national and international home business coach. Helping people get paid every single week is a blessing that's just too big to describe with words. It really is an honor. I've learned over the years that if you run with the truth will set you free. So, what I want to share with you is just some truth about how you operate your second work quarter in the field of network marketing. Having over 20 years in the industry, working with some of the best in the world at leadership training, guys like John Maxwell, working online, mentoring and training through webinars with a guy by the name of Max Steingart, I really understand the importance of being able to plug in to true leaders with what's working today. I have a membership with an e-learning platform known as Traffic Academy. I understand how important it is to have what's working today, now, and putting money in your pocket. I understand the importance of being able to capitalize on trends in motion and get paid for them. I realize how important self-branding is in today's age of entrepreneurship. It seems early for internet entrepreneurship, yet experts predict that by the year 2030, 6 out of 10 households will be using some way, shape, or form e-commerce through the internet, whether it be through a smartphone or a home computer, laptop. Who knows what they'll have in 2030, folks. So what I want to do is I want to share basic fundamentals. Vince Lombardi, a famous football coach in the NFL, considered being one of the best coaches of all time. He always started off, gentlemen, this is a football. He always started with the basic fundamentals. And the basic fundamentals to business have never changed. They've always remained the same. And there's ways to implement them both high tech and high touch. And that's what we're all about teaching you here at Solutions to Profit Next Level Coaching. Now, I think what we're going to do, because of the importance of understanding what it really means to have first quarter, your 90-day foundation laid in, and then your second quarter, what I'm going to start teaching you now, how to develop your leaders so they can duplicate. It's one thing if you can do it, but your leaders have to be able to do it too. And the only way you can do this, folks, is with simple systems daily. A simple system daily. Something that anybody can do, anybody can operate, anybody can look at and go, you know what? I know I can do that. If I do that in 1 hour and I do it twice, I could get paid up to $40. And I don't have to have any special experience. It doesn't matter what my background is. It doesn't matter who I know, because I don't have to rely on friends and family to do that. So if what I'm saying to you is catching your attention, please recognize the simplicity in what I'm sharing with you, because it'll make you a fortune if you have the courage to go out and share that with other people. Okay, the bottom line to business is to have what the masses want, period. Okay, if you capitalize on a trend in motion that the masses are after, you are going to be successful. Can you capitalize on more than one trend these days? Absolutely. There's 7 major trends on the internet today. As a home business coach, I just thought it made sense to have an ID membership and the ability to share a way to earn money in each one of those 7 trends. 5 of them, less than $60 a month to really operate. That's not bad when we're talking about professional business from home. 2 of them a little higher scale, one over $500 to get started, the other one a little over $1,500. Now, these trends are important, but they're not today's subject. What today's subject is about is it doesn't matter 1 or 7 trends. What matters is, do you have the team to capitalize on those trends with? You have to have a starting point. So what today's whole lesson is about is how to secure that starting point that you begin in your first 90-day push. Your second 90-day push, you're looking at what we're talking about today. However, if you're brand new and you're watching this video right now, you're getting an education of what's to come in your business. What you're going to see here is a lot of repetition from the other trainings that you've been through. Remember, repetition is the mother of all instruction. So what I'm doing is sharing some very serious truth with you. We need to understand simplicity is the key. So whether you run with one trend or all 7, it doesn't matter. What matters is you have the team of people in play that know, like, and trust you, that are willing to run with you and stick to simple basics on a daily basis. Can you make a lot of money on a simple, get 3 people, just get 3 people to start our garden harvest process? And how do they do that? Real easy. They go to a site where they can sign up for a business and get started for free and earn their first 20 leads. That's powerful. Not only do they get their first 20 leads, but they make their first 20 bucks. And when we can show you how to do that for free in just your first week, because we work a system of simple system. Not a system that you have to study till you're blue in the face before you take action to get paid. Because here's why. Whether you want to make money on a large scale, or whether you want a product that will make a difference in your life and help contribute to feeding a needy American with every purchase made. Is it affordable? Of course. Less than $60 a day, you got a product called O2 worldwide, okay? O2 drops. They're little oxygen drops right under the tongue. 15 drops, let them sit there for a minute, at least a minute. 2 is even a little better. And they'll absorb through the membranes under your tongue. If you got metal fillings in your teeth, make sure the oxygenated drops do not connect with those metal fillings before you swallow that stuff. Okay? So, why O2 drops? Well, as an entrepreneur, would you find it important to be able to pay attention to the people that you're trying to help? So, if you've got something naturally that is known to give you better mental clarity, more energy throughout the day on a natural level, and give your cells on an individual basis the oxygen they need. That's powerful because it's a proven fact in medical science that the immune system operates at its best when the single cell has optimum levels of oxygen. So that's when the cell works at its best. Your body's made up of all cells. Follow that? Okay, so if you don't want to get sick, you want to put the odds in your favor to stay healthy, you want to boost your immune system naturally, that's what those drops do. Other than that, look at a major problem that all of us face in the world today, okay? They tell you eat your vegetables, and you're supposed to, because they got the right vitamins and minerals that your body needs. But the problem with the soil that our vegetables grow in is the minerals are not there anymore that used to be there. There's even new things there that never used to be there that are not good for the body. Why? Acid rain, pesticides, and fertilizers that are chemical based. They've gotten into the soil, they've contaminated the soil, the vegetables look pretty, but a lot of those minerals are missing. So, is it the end of the world? No. You can supplement. Okay, so at less than $2 a day, could you use 20 leads with a real name, a real email address, and a real phone number of an actual person who's clicked into a website stating that they want to get paid from home with a home business? They're just not sure what. So for 60 bucks, you get this product that helps your body that I can't make any claims of cure about, and it allows you 20 leads with it. so you don't have to go hunt your friends and family down. This is why you're going to want this to lay in your foundation for your first 90 days. If you're looking at this nextlevelcoaching.org. Why do I say that? Well, you got to have a foundation, because if you're running with one trend, or whether you run with 7 like I do, or more than 9 like one of my mentors, Vincent Ortega Jr., or think about that, okay? 95% of all millionaires out there have more than one stream of income. So if you got a leader telling you that the only thing you do is focus on one and that's it, you got to be kidding me. For real. Quit being so insecure. Recognize there's 3 basic fundamentals to all business, okay? You're going to have to prospect for business. You're going to have to present the opportunity or the recorded opportunity so you don't have to do the explaining. And then you're going to follow up until the timing is right for that person, regardless of what business you operate or what trend you represent on the internet. So if you understand how to utilize what we call third-party validation and show the people that you work with that they do not have to be salespeople. All they're doing is taking a person of interest to the information they're interested in and pointing the way. And there's a little tool called a 3-way phone call where that can be done. Is the coach there to close the deal? Close your people for you. I'm the ultimate closer. I'm going to make all kinds of money. Only depend on me. I'm the magic person in the world, baby. If you're getting told that kind of horse crap, bury it in the ground where it belongs and walk away from it. I promise you, okay? Because the truth is, a third-party validation 3-way phone call is very simple. When I take a 3-way phone call from my clients, hello, this is Earl. Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you. John, I guess Johanna has told me that she invited you to our website, GiveYourBodyTheBest.com. And on that website, if you were money-driven like you claim you were, Johanna set the appointment when you had 20 minutes with no interruptions, and you saw that less than 7-minute video on top of that website, didn't you, John? And John's going to say, oh, yeah. Now, did that look like a path that would be a comfortable path for you to be able to practice if you had help each step of the way? Oh, yeah. Well, let me ask you a question, John. Would it be all right if I asked you just one real quick question? Sure. You may not know how to do what I'm doing, but could you do what Johanna has done with you, say twice in 1 hour? And John says, well, yeah. Do you realize that that has the potential to be worth $40? And if we only succeed 1 out of 2 times, it's $20. And that means you have the potential of having a home business that you can operate from your smartphone. You can be anywhere you want face-to-face, and you can walk somebody through the same process Johanna just did with you. And as long as you stay consistent doing that, do you see any reason why money wouldn't follow those actions? John says, yeah, great. You do understand that true success comes from being able to work for it. That it's never going to follow a click of a mouse. It's never going to follow a push of a button. It's only going to follow real actions to profits daily. I'm not talking a foreign language to you, am I, John? No. So if you can get started today for $60, have 20 leads in your back office by tomorrow so we can start working on a plan of action together to get you paid. Friday is payday, John. And 3 weeks of doing this, if you think we're out of our mind, we expect you to ask for your money back. John, is there any reason you don't want to get paid to do what Johanna just did with you? No, I'm ready to get started. Great. Johanna, you have John and his information. I have some other people I need to get in touch with right now. You have a great day. God bless you. Welcome to the team, John. Johanna, great job bringing him to me. Click. That is how my three-way calls go. It's recorded right now. You can write it out on a notepad, and you can now make three-way calls with your team members and have them do the most important thing in network marketing, and that is duplicate. I didn't close a deal. I showed John how to get where he wanted to go to payday. And I congratulated Johanna for getting paid. John got started, Johanna got paid. That phone call was $20. You do 2 of those an hour, 5 days a week. That's $200 a week on 5 hours a week income. Where do you find the people? The leads come with the product. What are you doing? You are exercising skills that put money in your pocket, like what? Prospecting for business, presenting the opportunity, and follow up. Now, do the exact same process for somebody that has no interest in a business, but they want to optimize their health naturally, and they realize that people on welfare can afford cigarettes at $8 a pack, times $30 a day. Times 30 days, that's $320 a month that people on welfare on food stamps can still pay cash money for their pleasure. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying entrepreneurship is not a free lunch, but it is affordable. At $2 a day, 20 leads, and the product. Okay, now somebody that just wants the product, they can get the product. They go to the same website. We use the same third-party validation, giveyourbodybest.com, and that three-way phone call goes like this. So if I understand what you're saying, John, Johanna invited you to this website, Give Your Body the Best, when you had a full hour with no interruptions to see how a doctor can explain the medical benefits behind a product that is changing lives across the world like never before. Yeah, I saw that, Earl. Great. Johanna, thanks for showing him that. Now, based on what you just saw, is there any reason you wouldn't want to spend less than $2 a day to have a product like that in your body? If 3 weeks from now you're not satisfied, we just give you your money back. Don't you deserve optimum health, John? Oh, yeah. Johanna, do you have the site where you can get him signed up? She says, yeah, great. Congratulations for making a wise decision for your health, John. You know, it's going to be a great thing when your family can enjoy you for years to come because you know how to pay attention to the little details that matter. And John, I also want to thank you for your business today. Because of this simple purchase to help your body's health out, we have proceeds through a charity organization called Meals of Hope. The donations from the proceeds from just this one person will feed a needy American citizen. I just want to thank you for that because we're here to make a difference, not just a living. We appreciate good people like you, John. God bless you. Johanna, thanks for bringing him. I'm sorry, guys. I got to get off the phone. I got things I have to get to. Goodbye. So whether it's a product-driven or whether it's make-money-driven, you now understand exactly what you need to do to use third-party validation in a very simple manner, a universal website where they can't spend any money, they can't sign anything, and they can't get stuck on any email list. All they're going to see is a solution to their problem. What is their problem? More month and money, or they've got some kind of health issue, maybe not enough energy throughout the day, maybe too much pain throughout the night, maybe not enough sleep at night, maybe not enough energy throughout the day, maybe they're losing their ability to focus a little bit. Guess what? When the body has what it needs naturally at less than $2 a day, you've got yourself a solution that we can't call a cure or make any claims on, but it is a money-back guarantee, and it would be foolish not to prepare yourself for success. Understand the foundations of what's going on. So what are we going to do? In our first 90 days, we're going to master the habit of being able to get 3 people a day to go to our Luck Builder site that have a more month than money problem, and that is building our list. You need to understand the garden harvest process is really simple. You know, when I learned from John Maxwell, one of the things that he taught me, and you can watch this video on YouTube. I can't remember the title of it though, but he talks about having a tree so big that you can't get your arms around that baby. And your mission is to chop it down with an axe. You can only hit that tree 5 times in one day. But the facts are, just like entrepreneurship in this industry, if you will position yourself properly to take those 5 whacks a day, and you do that strategically, there's going to come a point in time where that tree is going to have a wedge like that. And pretty soon, you're going to go around on the other side and hit that 5 times and 5 times. And all of a sudden, the only thing holding that is gone and the tree tumbles down. And everybody says you got lucky. The question is, are you going to discipline yourself to take the right actions daily to put the money in your pocket? You know, it's not your upline's responsibility to let you know every time there is a phone call that you can get on that educates you to take your business to the next level. That comes to you in your emails. That comes to you from the company itself. And even your upline that loves you sends that information out at least once a week. So it's your responsibility, not theirs, to cover those basics. It's not your upline's responsibility to force you to go into your back office and click on every link that's back there to understand what's behind it and what it does. It's your income tool. This is what's going to feed your family. Why would you not take it that serious? This is business. We're not talking playing games. This is business. So when you have these basic fundamentals down and you understand the process of inviting people, using third-party validation, developing your list, and following up with that list till the timing is right in their position, it's just a process. The first 90 days, you're going to do the best you can to make sure you connect with no less than 3 people. Why? Dan Putnam says that's the best way to do it. Well, is there more to that? Of course there is. Here's why. You got 3 people a day going through this process for 90 days. 9 times 3 is 27. So I would say 270 people have gone through your information. Now you have a core group of people that you can follow up with until the timing is right in their life. Out of that core group, 270 people, there are at least 20 that are going to take it serious. And they are going to take action. They are going to upgrade and they're going to start earning. They're going to follow a simple system daily. And they're going to get paid. And what you're going to do out of that 20 is you're going to look for your 5 most dedicated workers that you don't have to babysit. And those 5 most dedicated workers are the ones you're going to take under your wing in cycle number 2, where you're duplicating your leaders, which is level 2, work quarter number 2. We are going to duplicate our leaders. How? They're going to do the same thing we just did. They're going to commit to really understanding what they're part of and doing no less than 3 per day through this process. Now, the beauty about O2 Worldwide is you've got me as your coach, and you've got a call center in your corner. So if my phone is busy, you can utilize the call center. But I've also got 2 other upline members that are dedicated to helping me and our team. So you don't just have me, you don't have just the call center, you have our upline, 2 different people. And if you're on my team, you'll know who those people are. So when you've got a whole team of professionals in your corner to allow you this simple third-party validation, you got something very unique. When you have a proven system that's got an education to it as well as the solution to the masses, that's even better. But I'm still going. This training's going to go over a half an hour because you deserve it. It's time to get paid. And this is the big boy school, big girl school. This is where we're out of our diapers and we're out of our training pants. We got real britches on now. This is a good thing, okay? So what are we going to do? We're going to lead with love and we're going to set the example. But we are going to have a really hard time doing this in work quarter number 2 if we didn't do it right in work quarter number 1. Does it mean we got to go back and start over? No. Recognize the beauty behind a simple system daily. 3 a day to Luck Builder site. What's that going to do? That's going to build your list. It's going to give you the ability to follow up with that person until the timing is right. You do 3 a day for 90 days, and that's what? 270? Okay, so think about this. If we're using the third-party validation properly, network marketing history has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that if you got 42 personally enrolled people, that is the foundation to a top earner's position. How do we know this? They did surveys and studies with all the top earners in the industry of network marketing and asked them a simple question: how many distributors did you personally enroll? And the average number amongst them all was 42. Isn't that cool? Because there's 52 weeks a year. Am I opening your eyes to the reality that entrepreneurship is not a luck process, it's a proven process. And you have the ability to do this with help each step of the way. It's just knowing how to communicate with people and serve them on their level of need rather than try to sell them an opportunity and cram a business down their throat. There's good ways to serve people. When you understand how to do that in a way that will duplicate quickly, it's awesome. So what's real important is you do those daily actions to profits amongst all the distractions that come through life. Now, are you able to do that? Of course you are. How do people go to college and get a degree and raise children at the same time? You don't get paid to go to college, do you? But what are you going to college for? So you can learn the education to go out and apply for a job and build somebody else's dream. And after you've perfected your skills, get told you're overqualified, and some young kid comes in and they get hired for half of your pay. Or you work till you're 63, 2 years before 65, and the pension says, oh crap, if we don't get rid of that person, we're going to have to pay a pension for the next 20 years. Let's find a reason to get rid of them. And boom, you're gone. You worked your whole life for nothing. But entrepreneurship is the one thing in life, folks, you need to understand. 90% of America's wealth is held by only 3% of its population. Those 3% are entrepreneurs, not employees. Employment is a stepping stone to give you the seed money to take your first steps in entrepreneurship. When you've developed your skills, you will find that those skills will pay you better than any employment opportunity ever can because they have the ability to multiply. And when you pass away, you can hand that business that's already multiplying to your family for generations to come. You can't do that as an employee. So what we do here at Solutions Will Profit is we specialize in teaching you the fundamentals. We show you where to get the education without getting ripped off in the process. So really, There's a course called The Art of Influence Home Office. It's, I call it a home office professional home study course. And that's really what it is. It's in the back office of O2 Worldwide. Now, what's unique about this is, I think it was 1998, 1997. I worked at a company called Dakota Direct in Spokane, Washington. I was paid less than $6 an hour to work in a call center. And we were trained with this whole team of people to sell these very expensive tools to commercial business owners in California for a company known as Pacific Bell. And their Fortune 500 company master trainers come in. And the course that we took to understand how to make these cold calls, get through secretaries that are screening the calls for the business owners, and some of these were major corporations. So you're making a call they're not expecting, and you're asking for over $10,000. And your mission is to sell over $2 million worth of this over a 2-year time. So our team did this in 6 months. Sold ourselves right out of a job. But the training that we took that allowed us to make those kind of caliber sales didn't even hold a candle, didn't even offer half as much as what this Art of Influence home office professional home study course will do for you. The Art of Influence is in your back office of your O2 Worldwide business. So now you're starting to understand why this is your foundation to train your leaders, develop your team, and after you've completed a 90-day cycle and you have 5 duplicated leaders that are getting paid, then you're ready to go ahead and take the same skills of prospecting for business, presenting a business opportunity, and following up until the timing is right. You've now turned those I wish I had those skills into I mastered those skills. And now you're going to take those same 3 skills and capitalize on 6 more trends at the same time and have 7 streams of income from the same exact actions. Is there a way to do that? Yes. Solutionswillprofit.org is our presentation that shows you, for the people that have already mastered their skills, already have a team of people that will follow them, you can look at that and understand how to capitalize on the 7 most in-demand trends at the same time on the internet. I'll coach you through this, just like I've done with this. This is the end of our first 90-day push. What did we accomplish with our actions from day 1 when I started teaching these courses after January 26th with a team of 0 on that day of 2016? Today, the fruit on the tree, so to speak, we have 417 team members. We have 6 duplicated success stories. We have 7 countries that we operate in. All of this started with the garden harvest process here at solutionswillprofit.com. And that is our newsletter page where you can get emailed weekly tips and strategies that are paying in 2016. You kind of need paid now, don't you? That's what we're all about helping you do. So I hope you recognize what I'm trying to share with you. Now we're going to talk about more of the education process, okay? If you don't understand that leaders are readers, and you want to be a leader, and you hate reading, you're going to have to exercise that muscle till you love it. And it'll happen for you, I promise. I need a shot of coffee here, folks. You really need to understand that as an entrepreneur, you are going to deal with a lot of negativity because in this industry, even though it's the most lucrative industry on the planet, the failure rate for beginners is 97%. The failure rate for the companies offering you a great ground floor opportunity is 95% or better fail in less than 6 months' time and go out of business. So that leaves a lot of negativity in a very positive earning situation, okay? Not everybody does things honest and right. That's the world, okay? But when you have what works and you practice what the 3% do that get paid, and you understand those daily method of operations, you won't go wrong. So if you don't understand that you're going to deal with all that negative stuff, what goes in the human mind develops and rolls around the belly and embeds itself in the heart, okay? So if you want a cold heart that repels people without you even saying a word, it's just in your demeanor, then continue to absorb more negative than positive. If you want a heart filled with love, joy, and the ability to help people reach the next level in life because you have proven actions to profits instead of hype, you need to understand how to keep your mind focused on that kind of stuff instead of the negative stuff that's going on that you cannot control or do anything about. Okay? So how do you do that? Well, you stay focused on things that matter. If it's this entrepreneurial field, this book by Eric Worre, Go Pro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. These are the fundamental skills. And also, it's kind of nice to know that. You want to put that information in your head. Here's maybe work quarter number 1. And what I've got here is I have 5 books. Read a chapter a day out of each book if you want. The more you read, the better you're off. But if you're not a reader, just force yourself into a habit of 15 minutes a day. And I promise you, in 90 days, it'll transform your life. But you got to be willing to do the exercise that's uncomfortable first to a muscle that hasn't even developed yet to see it come to play. So, this book is really good. Another book that's really going to help you, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, I've had this book probably, since the 80s. So it's an old book, but a goodie. So it's one that's going to help you. If you find yourself ever as an entrepreneur depressed or in a negative mindset, or you feel like your daily operations are more of a grind than a pleasure, you got to bury yourself in this book, See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. It will help you tremendously get a good checkup from the neck up. Okay? Now, to develop your skills and really take them to the next level, this book right here, Secrets of Closing the Sale by Zig Ziglar. This book here will help you to understand all the different personality types and how to relate to them on their levels. Because when you're trying to serve people, that's what it's all about. If you can't explain things to where they understand it, you can't lead them where they want to go in the first place. And if they don't think you can lead them where they want to go, they'll never follow you. Understand that. It's simplicity. It's not complication here. All right? Now, if your health is real important to you, you need to understand that today, there's a lot of problems because of different ingredients in our food, like preservative known as sodium benzoate. You can find it in soda pop. You can find it in pouched food. You can find it in a lot of different candies, a lot of different food that we eat every day. Sodium benzoate is responsible for doing some very awful things to the human body, bringing in words like what this book is all about that I don't have to say, okay? So if this word on this book is making any sense to you, understand your body is all developed of cells. If those individual cells don't have the nutrition that they need, they can't do what they're supposed to do. And you don't want what's in this, do you? Okay? So this book is a very, very, very good book. And it's autographed. Isn't that amazing? I happen to know who this guy is, the author. Okay? And I'm telling you, this book will help you a lot. It'll let you understand how to use a simple product that's less than $2 a day to take your system from an acidity level to an alkaline level. And why is that important? Disease cannot exist in an alkaline environment. Disease cannot exist in a body full of cells that are completely mineral efficient. Because all disease can be traced to one way, shape, or form of mineral deficiency. Though the bad thing, the word I can't say in this book, that C word, the C word, okay? You want to avoid that like the plague, right? So why not give your body what it needs to be in an alkaline state? You can get these things called pH strips at your pharmacy. They're not expensive. You test your urine on it. And if you use these drops every single day, and you're product driven, and you test your urine on those strips, and you see how your system goes from an acidity level to an alkaline level, you won't always feel that in your body. So when you got a prospect that's on the phone with you, and they say, hey, I'm trying this product out, but really, I don't feel anything. I see the testimonies, I understand what's going on, but I just don't feel anything. Well, if I understand what you're saying, you're using this product because your health is important to you. Is that correct? Absolutely. Good. What I need you to do is I need you to invest in your health just a little bit more. Go down and get some pH strips at your pharmacy. And I want you to test your urine on a daily basis. And I want you to make sure you're taking these drops, 15 drops under the tongue for at least 1 minute. Don't let them touch a metal spoon or metal fillings in your teeth. And swallow them after that. Taking them properly 3 times a day like that and measuring your urine with those pH strips will give you a track record of how you can put your system into an alkaline state. Very cost efficient. So I hope I've laid out another reason why that I really believe wholeheartedly at what I do, as using O2 Worldwide as your foundation to understand how to master these 3 basic skills: prospect for business, present an opportunity, and then follow up. After you've done your 90-day push, your first one, we take your most developed leaders and make them successful. And at the end of that second 90-day push, now you can dive into every single one of all 7 of our trends. If you're a seasoned entrepreneur that has already done this in your life, well, by all means, why capitalize on one trend when you can capitalize on all 7? I'm here to help you and serve you at your level. Not what level I want yet. Yeah, I want you to sign up for all 7 of them. I would love 7 streams of income off everybody on my team. But that's not my objective. My objective is to serve you for your personal needs. That's what I'm here for as your coach. So I want you to understand, success is there for you. It's never going to fall out of the sky. But if you'll prepare your mind for it, it'll turn around in your belly as you practice it, develop some muscle, become part of your heart, and you will display conviction that will draw people to you and help you get paid. Remember, 42 people in 1 year is the foundation to all top earning positions in network marketing. There's 52 weeks in a year, okay? 3 people a day through your Luck Builder site builds you a list of 270 people in 90 days. As you follow up with those people daily from day 1 and practice the Art of Influence course in that back office, you're going to develop and master a set of skills that will pay you money that you can hand down your family for generations to come. So whether you run with one of our trends or all 7 of them, this is what you need to do to lay in a foundation. Why not guarantee yourself a list of 270 people every 90 days? Do you realize that's over 500 people every 6 months, over 1,000 people per year? How many does it take to create $1 million? in the industry of network marketing, one, just one, who masters all three of these skills and goes to work every single day with no excuses. Excuse me, I go to work 5 days a week. I honor God on the Sabbath, and I go to church on Sunday, and I worship with my brothers and sisters. So, hey, I only work 5 days a week. You're welcome to work 7 days a week. Whatever you choose to do is fine with me. I'm here to help you succeed. I'm here to serve you. I built this program so people can be successful without getting ripped off. So people who want to roll up their sleeves and go to work can create the success that they deserve. May God bless you beyond your imagination this year. If you haven't joined us yet, come join us. Don't you deserve a path that works? Congratulations for taking the time, really, to see some ways that you can apply simple habits to your life. You'll want to watch this video at least one day a week throughout your entire process. Repetition is the mother of all instruction. There's a lot of information here that'll really help you. God bless you. And if you haven't joined us for some reason, isn't it time?